Thank you Roast for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out the top link in the description and use code Burrito for a free 50 cents on their site. After farming barrels to craft a compound bow at Outpost, I heard a fight break out near Airfield, so I decided to go investigate. I knew there was most likely more than one player inside Airfield, so I checked each angle individually to isolate my targets. Pre-aiming the angle I knew he would peek again, I got the easy double headshot and pushed into Airfield. Closing the door allowed me to focus less if there was a player behind me and more on if there was another person above me. In this situation, I shouldn't have rushed up the ladder as fast as I did, because if he was more aware, I could have easily been killed. After getting low health in that fight, I ran back inside to heal up, instead of going for the loot in case he had teammates. I went down to where the crate was because it unlocked a few minutes prior. Unfortunately, the crate was looted, but I saw a few bodies around, so I decided to check them. After finding that LR body, I decided to not overstay and be greedy, so I left the other bodies to go make a base. After getting greedy and dying, I decided to go back to Airfield and see if I could find some scraps from the fight. Finding a discarded hazmat suit, I decided to go back into Airfield and see if I could find any bodies. After gaining a few guns and explosives from the body, I decided to walk to my desired build location. On my way to the place I wanted to build, I saw an active base, so I decided to wait outside. Seeing as the player I'd killed had a lot of components on him, I ran away as fast as I could to avoid getting roof camped. Seeing as I had pretty much been gifted the resources to make a tier 2, I crafted one at Outpost. Then, seeing as I was in need of a base and I had one C4, I decided to test my luck on a nearby 2x1. After that disappointing raid, I walked a few squares and went near airfield to build my base. I had built my base downhill from a decaying compound, so I took my MP5 over and went to go check it out. Getting lucky and finding nearly a box of wood and compound bows, I went home to depot. I took the tier 2 I'd crafted at Outpost and placed it in my base. Getting extremely lucky finding this body with the armored door, I went home to depot. Unfortunately, losing my MP5 gear set, I went back out with a custom. Hearing multiple players next to me, I hid in a bush and waited for them to pass so I could catch them off guard when I shot. Playing like this solo is very important because I turned a 2v1 into a 1v1 with the element of surprise and waiting until I knew for sure I would be able to instant kill one. I depoted the first 2 players' kits that I killed, then I heard a raid nearby so I took my best kit out to go encounter. After not hearing anything for a while inside the raid, I realized that they probably went back for more boom, and so I decided to hide in the base. I went through checking each angle very slowly in case someone was trying to do the same thing I was. Knowing it would make noise when you jumped on top of the refinery, I knew it was safe to loot. I went out the backside window because I knew it would be a more unexpected angle for me to peek. Seeing as they had boom on them, and I thought it would take them a long time to get back from their base, I went to go finish the raid. They got back a lot faster than I expected. After this crushing defeat that could have been completely avoided, I decided to get off and was offline ready a few hours later. Unfortunately, solo doesn't always go your way. Thank you for watching. Also, if you were wondering about the lack of uploads lately, I lost power for the past 2 weeks, but I have another video coming out in the next few days. I just have to finish editing it.